We are 3 months into the 2026, and if you thought 2025 was the peak of modern animation, you were dead wrong. From the return of the highest rated series of all time to the brutal high stakes battle royales that have redefined the shonen genre, the winter 2026 season has been, for lack of a better word, stacked. Welcome, I am Sinpact, and today we are breaking down the absolute titans of the January to March window. We are looking at the production value, narrative impact, and why these 5 shows are currently dominating the global charts. Before we dive in, a quick technical note. I am filming this on the OnePlus 11R at 4K 60 FPS, and we are editing the whole beast on the ROG Strix G16. If the visuals look crisp, you know why. Let's get into the top 5. At number 5, we have the return of Gabimaru the Hollow. Hell's Paradise Season 2 has finally arrived, and MAPPA is not holding back on the gore or the beauty. Season 1 set the stage, but Season 2 is where the mythology of the Tencent truly unfolds. We are seeing Gabimaru pushed to his absolute limit. Goes to team up with the executioners just to survive another hour on this paradise. Let's talk about the choreography. MAPPA has clearly taken some of the fluid motion technology they perfected in Chainsaw Man and applied it here. The fights are chaotic but readable. There's a weight to every strike. It's a visceral experience. It's colorful, it's terrifying, and it's easily one of the most stylish shows of 2026. Starting us off at number 4 is the dark horse of the season. If you're tired of the chosen one trope where the hero is a paragon of virtue, sentenced to be a hero is the antidote you didn't know you needed. The premise here is brilliant. In this world, the worst criminals aren't sent to prison, they are sentenced to heroism. They are made immortal and forced to fight the Demon King's army until they literally break. It turns the concept of a hero into a life sentence. What makes this a top 5 contender isn't just the concept, it's the philosophy. It asks, can a person do good if they are forced to do it? Xylo isn't a hero because he wants to save the world. He's a hero because he has no other choice. The dynamic between him and the Holy Knight assigned to watch him is some of the best character writing we've seen this quarter. The studio really stepped up here. In one of its episodes, the bridge defense where the lighting and particle effects are just chef's kiss. Taking the number 3 spot is a show that has redefined what television quality animation looks like. I am talking about Fate's Strange Fake, Whispers of Dawn. After the massive success of the 2023 special, the full series has finally arrived, and Avon Pictures is flexing every muscle they have. This is a false holy grail war set in Snowfield, USA, and the stakes are unlike anything we've seen in the Fate franchise before. If you thought Ufotable was the only studio that could do Fate justice, Strange Fake is here to prove you wrong. The desert battle between Gilgamesh and Enkidu is, and I don't say this lightly, some of the most complex animation ever put on screen. The way the sand reacts to the noble phantasms, the sheer number of moving parts in every frame, it's a technical marvel. It's not just about the visuals. The mystery of the false war keeps you guessing. Every master and servant pair feels like they could be the protagonist of their own show. It's dense, it's fast-paced, and it's absolutely breathtaking. Our runner-up needs no introduction, but I'm going to give it one anyway. Frieren Beyond Journey's End Season 2. After a nearly 2-year wait for a full second season, Madhouse has returned to remind us why this show sits at the top of all-time ranking. We are currently in the Northern Plateau arc, and the stakes have shifted from meditative journey to high-stakes survival. The brilliance of Frieren is its pacing. It knows when to slow down and let you feel the passage of time. The flashback sequences with Himmel the hero are even more poignant this season, as as Frieren begins to realize that a short time with him was the most important part of her 1,000-year life. There is a specific fight scene in the midpoint of the quarter. I won't spoil it, but the magic effects use a layering technique that looks like moving stained glass. It is quite literally the best looking magic in anime history. If you only have time for one show this season and you want something that will make you think, cry, and cheer all in the same episode, this is it. It is peak fiction. This isn't just a sequel, it's an evolution. The Shibuya incident changed the world of JJK forever. And now we are in the Culling Game, a battle royale designed by Kenjaku to evolve humanity through burst energy. The rules of the Culling Game are complex, forcing the audience to actually think during the fights. It's like a deadly game of chess played with godlike powers. Characters like Hiromi Higuruma have instantly become fan favorites. His deadly sentencing domain expansion is one of the most creative things Gege Akutami has ever written. They have leaned into more experimental art style for this arc. It's raw, it's sketchy in some places, and incredibly detailed in others. It feels like a moving manga in the best way possible. JJK Season 3 isn't just the best anime of the quarter, it's a cultural event. Every episode feels like a season finale. If you aren't watching this, what are you even doing? So there you have it, the top 5 anime from January to March 2026. Whether you're here for the philosophical journey of Frieren or the chaotic violence of Jujutsu Kaisen, this season has truly offered something for everyone. But I want to hear from you. Did I miss your favorite? Was Steel Ball Run robbed of a top 5 spot? Let me know in the comments below. I'm especially curious to hear what you think about the sentence to be a hero. Is it a future classic or just a seasonal hit? If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow as we push toward the 3000 hour monetization goal. Don't forget to subscribe to Sinpact for more reviews on games, tech, and of course, anime. I'm Sinpact, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.